At this point in my life, I've shed a lot of responsibility. I don't have a career I'm invested in. My role as parent is changing drastically, and I am really free from a lot of responsibility. And part of that for me is reconnecting with things I used to love to do as a child. One of those things being strawberry shortcake. And there's other things too. So when I was 8, I started playing the violin, and I continued to play until I was 18. I recently reconnected with my violin. Here you can see I wrote runes. I named my violin Woodrin, Keeper of Melodies. And this is the violin that I had when I was 9. I got it when I was 9. We rented one for a year, and then I got this one, and I've had it ever since. I've put it down for a long time, years. But recently, it's one of the things that I've decided I wanted to keep with me in my journeys, and it fits in the back of my car in my little storage area, and I'm pretty excited to pick it up and start playing again. I'd love to get into like jazz violin or fiddling music, but I'm extremely shy, I realized. Pretty much my experience was within the school orchestra. We had a really good music program at the school I went to. It was a public school. It had a great music and arts program. So I was really fortunate to have this opportunity to every day get together with an orchestra and play. So I've had a lot of experience with the violin, but I've had very little experience playing on my own and kind of the sound of the individual instrument. So I remember camping with friends in high school, and we used to go out and camp in the woods on the weekends, and I would bring my violin and I would wander off into the woods and play because I wanted to get better at playing on my own. I'm very shy to practice because it's such a loud instrument, and I'm not around soundproof spaces very often. So my comfort space for playing the violin is in the woods, where nobody is listening. I think that'll change as I get more comfortable, just like with anything, as you get more comfortable. But for me right now, my comfort zone for playing my violin and exploring how to play on my own is in the woods. I think there's something to be said for learning how to play in an orchestra, and the idea of working together in a group of people. It promotes teamwork and kind of listening to one another and working in harmony. You know what I mean, like everybody's working together for a common goal. And there was a lot that I learned in being a part of an orchestra. But I also think that there's a lot to be learned for using our individual voices and being strong on our own amidst all the messages, all the voices, all the things we hear out in the world. And I think it's important to know the sound of our own voice and the sound of our own instrument as we navigate through all the sensory input of this world. To be able to recognize our own song is something really valuable. I think our lives are like tapestries of all the experiences we've been through, all the people we've interacted with, all the interests and hobbies we've had and pursued, and all the things that we've considered as successes, and all the things that we've considered as losses, all the loss we've felt, the pain, the grief, the love, the joy. It makes up who we are and the richness of our life. And it's been really cool to reconnect with some of the things that I was interested in earlier on in my life and realize there's still a part of me. This whole part of me that hasn't been accessed for a while is opening up. Picking up these parts of my younger self and things I did in other parts of my life that brought me joy has been such a comfort to realize it's all part of the same tapestry. And, a thread might show up in one part of the design and then fall out of the design for a while and then pop back up again. And it's not the individual thread that makes up the tapestry, but it's the way they're all woven together that creates the design. Just like our lives. Anyway, I look forward to sharing more of my music on this channel as I get more comfortable. And thanks for watching.